Welcome to the December 2020 Create the Life You Want Vision Board class. A lot of you know me online as a blogger, vlogger, writer. My name is Mojisola Obazwaye. A lot of people call me MJ. I'm a wife and I'm a parent. So on the career side of things, I'm a human resources consultant and a career coach. I help people land the job. I teach people to interview better. I teach people on how to progress in their career. And I teach people how to maximize their career and life. So this is me in a nutshell. Some fun facts about me. Probably you all know it. I love dressing up. I love to look well. I love to look stylish. I'm a lover. So when I say I'm a lover, I love the Lord. He's my shield, he's my rock and my strength. I love my family. I give my everything into everything I do. And thirdly, another fun fact about me is that I love learning. Continuous learning and development is a lifestyle for me. Another fun fact about me is that I'm very observant. Whether I'm working somewhere or whether I'm supporting somewhere, I'm teaching somewhere, I'm in a place, I'm very observant. So I watch things, what people are doing, when it's good. I learn from such experience, especially in leadership. Last thing about me, a lot of people won't believe it. I can live on toast morning, afternoon, and night. I love toast. I love it crispy, but I try to use healthier alternative, like using avocado on top of my toast instead of butter. And those are 5 fun facts about me. I've shared a few fun facts about me. I always like to teach using storytelling approach. In 2013, I was made redundant. It was because the business was downsizing. And this was when I had a light bulb moment in my life, personally. I've been in Ireland now for the past 16 years, but initially on my journey here in Ireland, I didn't really have a plan. I didn't really know exactly what I should be doing, even though I know that I'm very talented. I know that I have a lot of ideas. However, that one single change in my life, my career journey, actually opened my eyes to the possibility of who I can be. I finished from that opportunity I was made redundant from, and I took on a temporary position. And it was within human resources. I was just doing administration for them in that particular organization. It's a multinational pharmaceutical company in City West. And when I worked there temporarily, I got this aha moment. So from that moment, I started my journey. And I'm going to give you a summarization of my journey from that 2013 up to now. I'm going to share with you in picture. Then I'm going to go on and share with you what is a vision board, why vision boards work, why vision boards don't work, what you need to make effective vision boards. So let's start in pictures. This is my life in pictures. And I love to be transparent when I share. I love to be transparent when I show people stuff. Reason is because I don't want anybody to see me like my life is so rosy. Of course, I do have it all. I'm a child of God. So this will be my first vision board that I made in 2013. I wrote on my vision board that I wanted to create a blog. I wanted to write books. I wanted to vlog, as in on YouTube like this, okay? And I wanted to finish my postgraduate. I wanted my mom to visit us here in Ireland. So those were about 10 things I had on my vision board then. And I'm going to show you the result so that you guys can know that if you have a vision for your life, it will work. There's nobody in this world that's ever been intentional about their lives that don't have a turnaround in their lives. People experience this breakthrough all the time. You see, the power of vision came from the scriptures, and a lot of people in the secular world are using it, and people are changing their lives because they have vision. So tonight I want to open your eyes to the possibility of who you can be with your own vision board. This is one of the results that I got. I completed my postgraduate. This is me on my graduation. This very vision board, look at it here. You see this picture here of me sitting down here. I was sitting by this office with a very massive ginormous glass windows. This was the plan that I wanted for my life. I wanted to work in a corporate with an office space like this. Let me show you the vision I created for that. It was me when I created that vision. You will see here a picture of a lady in this office setting that is huge, very open, very airy. This is me, the result of what I got. I was very intentional. I wanted to give. This one is very important to me. I'll tell you a little bit more about giving. I went to Nigeria about 3 years ago, and it was on my vision board that I wanted to give, okay? As I walked past the passport office in Nigeria, I saw this gentleman. He was just there hustling, calling me, auntie, auntie. I was just like, someone who wants to give. From that moment, I remember what I had on my vision, and God has made a way for me to continue to be the giver in that gentleman's life. He's finished his OND, he now has his own business. He's my son now, I adopted him. It's just power of vision. This one here, I said I wanted to write books. You see me, a stack of books right here. This is me. I've written 2 books. One, I was on Good Morning Nigeria to talk about my book, and this is another book which you will get for free tonight. You are going to... What is a vision board? I'm going to be sharing more of my own personal vision with you, okay? It is a collage of images illustrating your dreams, which are very valid. For example, places you want to go to or visit, things you want to have. It's good to have nice things, especially if you're a child of God. It is okay to have nice things. Your aspirations, that is what you want to achieve, or finally, your personal goals. That is a summary of what vision is. Your vision board is always something that frames your future, that is where you want to go. You remember that I made this vision board when I was made redundant. Where you want to go. This was where I wanted to go at the time. That was a mental picture of what I can be, who I can be, or what I can have. I hope I'm making sense. Say yeah if I am in the comments below. So I have written here in my notes, majority of us always have the picture of what we have done, where we have been, mistakes we have made, what we ought to have done, the opportunities we missed. And when we continue to do that, when we continue to dwell in the past, we are likely not to be able to create a mental picture of the future that we are likely to have. While you can learn from the past, what you've gone through, the mistakes you've made, the things you ought to have done, your vision can actually help you to use all those things in hindsight to create a future that you want. Imagine me being made redundant. Basically, what that means is, it means I wouldn't have money being credited into my account every month anymore. However, I went on to create a future that I even don't know how it will happen, including bringing my mom to visit. I have a picture of Michelle Obama here with her 2 daughters. I have 2 sons. I just had to use something to represent the future that I wanted. I said here, you can tweet it if you want. If you do not frame a future you want by envisioning it, you cannot truly become who you want to be. So I love this quote by George Barna. He's a successful visionary pastor, and he says, you might define vision as foresight with insight based on hindsight. Foresight means the future, okay? Insight means what you can see with your inner eyes. And hindsight means learning from your past. Most people don't know what they want for their lives, and that is why they can't picture it. And because they don't know what they want for their lives, they can't make real impact in their own lives first and in the community that they find themselves. You may think that this is just a mistake, me gathering you here to teach about vision. This is because I know what I want from my life, to influence people, to help people, to change lives. Some of you will notice it in the post that I write. Some of you will notice it because I show up every day. Some of you will notice it because this is me and this is the life that I want to create. It is part of my purpose and plan for me to be teaching this class today. Some of you are here on this call tonight. You know that in your heart, you have this hunger or thirst to do ministry. Some of you to start teaching classes. Some of you to start coaching. Some of you to do something you have always wanted to do. I'll go to that quote again. If you don't know the vision that you have for your life, you really can make full impact for your own life first, and then in the community that you find yourself. So all around you, you're not able to really effect any change in the world. But with vision, you can do that. So I have written down here in my notes, your vision will cause you to grow by demanding the change that sharpen your skills. I love one of this quote by one of my mentors. She says, you can have $1 million vision and have a minimum wage routine. Like I said before, I didn't know how all this was going to happen. But everything and much more has happened. Everything, just by envisioning it. It can happen to you too. So your vision will cause you to sharpen your skills. Secondly, it will also give you hope of success. It will also empower you to continue to do the things that will help you achieve that vision. Your vision will drive you. Your vision will give you hope. Your vision will cause you to sharpen your skills, because without those, vision is a waste. There's no point making a vision when you won't back it up with action. Vision now is the answer to our limitations. So all those things you ought to have done, all those mistakes you made, all those times you thought you wasted, vision can actually help you, rescue you from those limitations. The things you thought you ought to have done, the things you thought, oh yeah, you could have done better. Envisioning a better life for yourself would help you to stop being limited. You just have to dream it, and that is how you can really achieve it. So I'm going to go to the scripture now quickly. The Bible tells us, Proverbs 29 verse 18, where there's no vision, the people perish, but blessed is he who eats wisdom's instruction. When people don't have vision, they'll continue to wing it. They'll go to this event, they'll say, oh, I want to do this. They'll go to that event, they'll say, oh, I want to do that. They'll go to one place after the other and after the other. But without your own personal vision, you really can't be who you have been called to be. That scripture down, you can read it later. Another one says, Habakkuk 2 verse 2, it says, write the vision down on tablet so the person who reads it can run with it. When you have a vision, you have something you are running with. This is a vision. You have something you are running with. Look at that. If you go to verse 3 of that reading, it says, even if that vision tarries, wait for it. Wait for it. It's going to come to pass. Wait for it is going to come to pass. Isn't that amazing? Life is all about principle. Having vision and driving it is all about principle. You have to learn to wait for it. You may be thinking, maybe I achieved this thing in one day. No. This took time. At least it took a minimum of 1 year for me to get a postgrad done. For my blog to blow, if I can put it like that. It took years, but I kept going. I waited for it. For mom to visit from the time that I put it here, it took me about 2 years, but I kept going at it. Mom must visit, and she will visit again. I wrote here, if your vision is not on paper, it is a vapor. You must learn to write your vision down. So who do you want to be? What do you want to be? What do you want to achieve? What do you want your body to look like? I have a couple of pictures that I'm going to show you. Your vision can be here today and be gone tomorrow if you don't write it down. I'm telling you, I've had ideas in my head before that I've forgotten because I didn't write it down. Scientifically, our brain can only hold so much. If you think of anything at all, you have to write it down. If not, you miss the opportunity to achieve that particular goal. I'll say it again, which you can tweet. If your vision is not on paper, it is a vapor. It can be here today and gone tomorrow. And that's why vision board is important. That is one from many, many years ago. And that's another one from many years ago. Everything achieved, okay? People who experience radical change must learn to separate from emotional attachments. This one is powerful. You see, when you start working on your vision, on the things that God has laid in your heart to do, to become, you have to separate emotions. For you to be able to achieve your vision, the things that God has put in your heart, you must make tough decisions. Sometimes you will lose friends or relationship. Sometimes you may have to change your location. Sometimes you may have to change jobs. Sometimes you may have to change career path. Sometimes you may have to spend less so you can invest in yourself. Sometimes you may have to do what you have never done to be who you have never been. Your vision will cause you to change. It will empower you for you to be able to experience success. That's what your vision will do for you. You can see I'm spending so much time on vision now so you can have a clear understanding. I'm going to take you through a couple of quotes now, okay? Vision is the ability to see people, places, and things better than they are. Secondly, vision is the basis for the progress in our world. I personally want to see a better version of myself in the next 3 years, in the next 4 years, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. I want to see a better version of myself. And for me to be able to do that, I have to separate myself from everything that doesn't align with the dream that is in my head with the help of God, okay? Vision is the basis for progress in our world. The Facebooks of this world, the Twitters of this world, the YouTube of this world. Someone envisioned them and then worked on creating them. And today we are enjoying them. When the idea for me to teach the vision board class came to me, I could have just waved it aside. However, for me to be who I've never been, I have to do what I have never done. Everything is not perfect tonight. My system is just kind of all over the place. I think my display should have been here and my laptop should have been here. However, I'm going to teach this class whether everything is perfect or not. It means I've achieved a goal for my life. And I know that many lives will be changed tonight because I'm teaching this class. So thanks again for joining in. So vision gives you the opportunity to change your reality. It gives you the opportunity for you to think bigger, dream bigger, work a little bit harder, save a little bit much more than you would before. Invest in things that will change your life, your time, and on, okay? And finally on vision would help you to shape the future. And the best time to start shaping the future is today. Why do vision boards work? This is the mistake that people make. Yeah? A lot of people think it is just about the vision board. Vision board works not because of the vision board. It works because of what the vision does to you. What makes the vision board work is the clarity of your dreams, thoughts, and what the vision does to you. The vision, your vision, will begin to help you think differently. Your vision will draw you towards working on the things that would help you achieve your big dreams. Those big dreams that you're thinking, oh, I want to buy a mortgage. I want to get my master's. I want to go back to school. I remember someone on this call wrote to me recently saying, oh, she went back to school, because I personally am sharing my journey. I'm truly grateful for that, and I'm honored for that. Thank you for sharing it with me. And a big sis of mine wrote to me recently. She said because of some of the things that I share online, she recently got an office space somewhere nice in London. When I saw that, I actually got very emotional. Okay, so vision can help you achieve that. So your vision will stop you from investing in things that are good but not important. I was watching earlier a young girl doing some sort of things in technology, and machine learning is called. Very young. She said, I spend 3 to 4 hours every day studying. For you to achieve the vision that you've always wanted to achieve, you will spend less time on things that are good but are not important. Okay? Your vision would help you to focus on things that matter, that are important, that are true, that will help you achieve the goal that you've always wanted to achieve. So for example, you probably would need to spend less time following the lives of celebrities and focus on achieving your own visions, your own big dreams. Visions and goals are different things. Let's get it straight. Goal is a dream with a deadline. So for example, I want to finish my assignment by Friday this week. That is a goal that you want to achieve. A vision sometimes takes longer to manifest. So for example, like I said, I have so many things on my vision board, okay, right here. I didn't achieve everything in one day, but I had them on my vision board. I had them here because I know that I can achieve them, okay? Sometimes your visions take time to manifest. And that's why I read that scripture earlier on. Write it down, but wait for it to manifest. I have a couple of my mentees here tonight, some of my coaches tonight that I've worked with in the past, helping them with their career. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it very, very much. How to make a vision board. This is no rocket science. This is something that everybody can actually do. If you will follow through, you can be who you want to be. Okay? But before you make any vision board, this is why or how vision board works. Take some time to spend some time with yourself. I love this quote by Maya Angelou. She said, "It is in the quietude of your heart that you hear the voice of God." Spend some time alone. When everything was rocky for me, when I couldn't really think or focus, what do I want, and on, I spent some time alone. And that is why it's important for you to invest in a journal, in some time alone, okay? Spend some time alone by yourself. Listen to yourself. Everything coming to your head, write everything down. Whether it is you think it is right or you don't think it is accurate, write everything down. Remember that verse that I read to you earlier on? Write the vision down. Make it plain on tablet. What that simply means is you're envisioning someone you can be, or the dream you can achieve, or the business you can launch, or the education you can get. Spend some time alone. Write it down, okay? Write it down. Of course, talk to the Father, talk to God about what you desire, and let Him guide you. Let the Spirit of God guide you and lead you, okay? Set your soul. What is the Spirit telling you? Those are the things that you should put on your vision board. The job you currently are doing, you don't feel fulfilled. Put it on your vision board. You are not fit, you're not healthy, you think you're overweight. Put it on your vision board. Or you're currently broke, you spend more than you earn, but you want to be able to save money. Put it on your vision board. The places you want to go to, things you want to achieve, write everything down on your vision board. And I'll tell you how I make my own vision board now in a while. So, for you to make your vision board, you need a scissors, okay? You need some pins or glue, okay? and then you need a board. Also need ideas from your research. So for example, this is a magazine. Have you always desired that you want to have a lovely dining room like this? Think about it and get ideas for it and put it on your vision board. Okay? I do my own vision boards digitally. This is a digital copy of my vision board, but I always like to print my vision board out and put it in a place where I can see it every day. I pray about my vision every day. I pray about my goals every day so I can achieve them. Always put your vision board where you can see it, okay? So you can also use Pinterest, search ideas, and on and on. So this is an example. In your own case, it could just be that you've always wanted a very firm, fit body. Look at this. In your own case, if it's relevant to you. Your fitness is that vision that you want to achieve, okay? Or is it that you've always wanted a lovely, airy home? Remember that office space that I shared with you earlier on. I know that at the time it felt impossible, but I put the picture there anyway. But when I got a job, I realized that this was the kind of office I actually put in my vision board. And this was when I returned to work in 2018 after taking some time off to really figure out what is it that I wanted for my life. And since then, I'm telling you, everything has been falling into place. I pray for everyone here tonight that everything is going to fall into place for you. Trust me, it's going to happen. You just have to envision it, write it down, put it where you can see it and pray about it every day and wait for it to come. You have to be committed. You have to be deliberate. You have to be intentional. You can't be emotional about things that won't add any value to you. You have to break away from them and work on those big dreams that you have for your life. Okay? So, yes, all things will fall into place. So, you can use a poster board, which I'll grab. You can use the glue or pin. You can pin them. In my own case, I love to do it digitally. But in your own case, in case you don't have access to all this internet stuff, you can use paper to create yours, okay? You can start leaving me your comments there. If you have any questions, I'll take them as I go along because I'm mindful of the time. I know I have so much to cover. However, I'm going to answer your questions like I promised, okay? So, why does vision board not work? Don't focus on the how. Focus on the what. There are two different things. How am I going to achieve it? What do I want? There are two different things. What you want is what you should place on your vision board. Like I said to you before, I wanted Mom to visit. I wanted to create a lovely YouTube channel for me to engage with people from different parts of the world. I wanted to create a blog. I wanted to do speaking engagements. I wanted to have my postgraduate completed. I wanted to write a best-selling book. I did it. And at all times for all my vision boards, I always put God first place. It's a constant in my life. It doesn't change in all my vision boards, okay? So don't focus on the what. This is an example of what I wanted. By the grace of God, I've achieved everything. In your own case, what do you want? Put those things where you can see them every day. Okay, make your vision board on eye level where you can see it every day. And the how is not your job. While you'll be working towards achieving those things, connect to the Father. Let Him help you. Let God do His job. Some things that I experience, sometimes I'll be like, how did this happen? I had on my vision board last year that I wanted to change my job. In the middle of a world pandemic, what? I changed my job and I shared it with all of you on my Facebook especially. This is what can happen when you have vision, when you envision things. And I'm living the life that I've always dreamt about. It is possible. It is possible. So don't focus on how, focus on what. Your what is what do you want. Your how is let God do His job. While you step out in faith to commit time to working on those things that will help you achieve those dreams, those big vision, to investing in yourself, okay? Buy that course, invest in coaching. Make sure that you focus on reading the right stuff. Don't go from program to program, event to event, and not do anything about it. It doesn't make sense. Sometimes you have to detach from attending every Zoom call, every master class, every this, every time. Spend time in investing in yourself. I love to support people. I love to help people. I love to go to events. I love to speak at events, but I can't possibly go everywhere I'm invited to. If not, I won't be able to work on my vision or my goal. I won't. So you have to know what is urgent and important. Some things are urgent, but they are not important. Always focus on what is important so you can be who you want to be, so you can achieve those big dreams. Without that, you're not able to achieve so much. Another thing you may have to do, you may have to look for collaborators, people who will help you, support you on your journey. I always do that. When I was going to change my career, I've shared this before, I got 4 mentors. 4 is a lot. 4 mentors. I got 1 coach, one paid coach. I paid heavily for it. I got a junior mentor, okay? I got a senior mentor, 2 senior mentors actually. One who is on the position that I wanted to attain. Another one who is way senior, okay? All of them with their support in a very short period of time, I was able to achieve what I've always wanted. So you have to pay the price so you can achieve those big dreams that is in your head. But remember, if you can think it, you can achieve it. So when you focus on how, you limit yourself, and you are probably saying what God can do in your life is limited. What God can do is unlimited. Is unlimited. He can do anything. All those people getting big stuff done, launching new products, launching new organizations, getting good jobs, having a good family, good marriage. All those things are possible. Everything is possible. You can be the coach you've always wanted to be. You can be the parent you've always wanted to be. You can work in the job you've always wanted to be. You don't have to be the one doing all the menial jobs. You can be a leader too. You can be the manager. You can be the executive. You can be the director. Think it and work towards achieving those things, okay? Use your imagination. Just dream. And you can borrow from your future. Sometimes I think about the future that I want and I begin to rejoice because I know that I can achieve those things, okay? The more you look at your vision, the more comfortable you will get with those dreams, and eventually they will become a reality. The more you look at your vision, write the vision down, make it plain so you can have something to run with. So the more you look at your vision, the more comfortable you become with those things you want to achieve, and eventually they'll become a reality. And I pray for you that as you listen tonight and as I share my own story with you, it will inspire you to be who you have always wanted to be, okay? So let me share with you my most recent vision board. This will be the grand finale, and it's even bigger than what I showed you before, okay? And I'm on my way to achieving these things already. I'm doing everything possible to achieve them. Let me share with you my current vision board and the why, and why you should continue as you leave this call tonight, why you should go ahead and work on your vision between now and the end of the year. And I'll give you some specific prayers that you should pray on your vision board every day. And secondly, I'm going to send you my book. My book will be a continuation of the vision board class, okay? My book is called Create the Life You Want. You don't have to pay anything for it. It's free. And I want you to read it. It's going to guide you on how to create a routine that will help you to achieve those big dreams that you have always wanted to achieve. You will also see in that book, this vision board, I used it right there. So like I said, I don't want anything from anyone. I just want you to do well, because majority of you here At some stage, you've written to me asking me questions. I want you to look back in 1 year from today and say, yes, since I attended that class, my life is changed. And I also want to give you an open door. If at any stage you have any questions, if at any stage you need my help for anything, please do reach out. I'm thankful for where I am. I'm doing better. And I want to bring as many people as possible to help on their journey as well. So let's do it because I know we can. This is my current vision board. And you will see, this is the only picture I have in my bedroom. It was intentional. Okay, and this is me on my wedding day, myself and my husband. Your girl is always dreaming. I'm a dreamer. I believe as a child of God, I shouldn't have to settle for less. I shouldn't be average. So this is what I'm currently envisioning. Okay, I have the details of exactly what I want right here. As God gives me strength, it is doable. I brought this board for you. So in case you can't do yours digitally like this. This one I did digitally. Then I pasted it here so I can see it every day, so I can pray about it every day. Okay? So you can cut out pictures. Use a scissors like this. Okay? To cut out pictures, anything you want to achieve. Let's just say you want to achieve this kind of fit body. This lovely fit body, okay? You can basically cut it out. Vision boards are so easy to do, but don't just make vision boards because you want to make vision boards. Make sure there are things that are meaningful to you. So you can basically paste it here. You can see I've cut that out immediately, and then you can pin it right here. And that's the simple way to do your vision board. So everything that you want to achieve for yourself, for your life, if you have always wanted to start, say for example, build a nursery school, put it there. Look for a picture of a lovely nursery school and put it on your vision board. If you have always wanted to coach maybe all these people, for example, like me, look for a picture that represents that, put it on your vision board. So for me, you can get a canvas like this. They are cheap. You can get them anywhere. If not, you can create yours digitally right here. Okay? Like I do. As you can see, I'm so transparent. I've shared a lot of things that I normally would not share online. But sincerely, I'm sharing because so many women on this call especially have written to me saying, oh, because of you, because you shared your journey, because you shared your story. I remember a lady who is now a lecturer in a university in London wrote to me sometime and told me that I challenged them to dream bigger, and they went back to school and now they're a lecturer. You know, just saying thank you to me. This is the kind of life that I want to lead. This is the kind of person I want to become, a person of influence, a person that will make impact in people's lives. Without me showing off, without me sharing everything that I have or anything, I really don't do that. And a lot of you would also have seen that I don't share a lot of personal stuff online. But because of you, I've decided to share tonight. So this is what my current vision board looks like. You can just use that as an example, okay? I said I was going to share with you a couple of prayers that I pray every day, okay? I always pray Psalm 119 verse 18 to all my visions, okay? Open my eyes that I may see your wondrous things from your law. Life is all about principle. The people who don't have visions don't get anywhere. Mary Kay Ash, she's a ginormous and successful makeup guru before she passed. Our organization is still in existence now. She said something, and I quote, "Be the one that make things happen. Be the one that make things happen for yourself, for your life, and for your dreams. Because if you can't think of anything, you can't be anything." My husband will always say, the only time you don't finish anything is if you don't start anything. Start working on that vision that you have. Start working on that big dreams that you have. And that is the only way that you can achieve it. Trust me, 1 year from today, if you take one small step at a time, you will be who you truly want to be. This was exactly how I started with this vision here. With this vision here. Because I made my dream, I put it down on paper. It didn't become a vapor. It stayed with me, and it's still staying with me. And that's why I can share with you now today. Okay? So let me share with you the other prayer that I said I will share with you. Okay? This prayer is very important. So keep praying. Ask God to open your eyes to the visions that He wants you to achieve for your life and for His purpose. Then second one is Job 22 verse 28. It says, you shall decree a thing and it will come to pass. Release your faith when you say this thing. I shall decree a thing and it will come to pass. You see, I didn't just create like, oh, everything that I saw. Oh yeah, I just didn't create them. I shall decree a thing. In case you may not know, you read it in my book. This canvas here, this canvas of me on my wedding day with my husband is a vision board for me. In case you don't know, it's a vision board. I'm going to stay married till I die. Yeah, and I'm going to be married to the same husband. So it's a vision for me. Every other thing. See, if the foundation is right, if the marriage front is right, most likely every other thing would be right. That's my own personal opinion. So my marriage canvas is a vision board, and this is a vision board as well. So in your own case, make sure that you put on your board the things that are important, not the things that I have told you tonight about my own life. Make sure that the things, you include the things that are important to you. Very, very important. And that is how you can truly achieve the goals you want to achieve for your life. Okay? If you are here, you're not married. You're thinking, oh yeah, I want a good, gorgeous looking husband like this one here. Very gorgeous. Put it there that you want to get married. If it's your wedding dress, this is the kind of wedding dress I want to wear on my wedding day. Put it there. This is where I want to go for my honeymoon. Put it there. You want to go to Harvard. Put it there and believe God for it. So those are the two prayers that I pray for on my visions every day. Psalm 119 verse 18 and Job 22 verse 28. As I round up, I'll take questions if there's any. Does anyone have any questions there? I'm going to just round up and give you your evening back as I summarize one of the most important parts that I want to share with you today. Okay? Vision is the ability for you to see people, places, and things better than they are. Envision it and put it on your vision board. Vision is the basis for the progress in our world. Okay? Know that because it's going to change your thought and mind. Vision gives us the opportunity to change our reality. Then, the best time to shape the day is still when it is called tomorrow. Shape your tomorrow today. Shape 5 years from now today. Shape 1 year from now today. This is how you can truly become who you've been called to be. Okay? Your vision will cause you to change. Like I said, don't resist change. This is one thing that a lot of people struggle with. If you want a better life, you can't be doing the things that you've always done. If you want a better life, if you want a better future, you can't be doing the things that you've always done. If you are here, you don't read any books, it's time for you to begin to invest in books. If you are here, and starting with my one that I'm going to give you for free. If you are here, you don't take the time, if you don't spend time alone, start spending time alone. Listen to yourself. I'll take that quote from Maya Angelou again. It is in the quietude of our heart that we hear the voice of God. So, listen to yourself. Spend time alone and write the things you hear down. And that's how you can really begin to envision things. And when you envision them, you would be able to achieve them. Finally, I want to make an analogy here. You see, even our tailors, before they make us any lovely designs, you know that they sketch them. They sketch those designs. That is basically a vision. So when they finish making the clothes, they put you on a mannequin and we see that their sketch is the same as the cloth that they've made for us. In your own case, sketch what you want. If you can think it, write it down, pin it, okay? Those are the 3 steps to take. Think about it, write it down and pin it, and then you pray about it. And that is how your visions can work. And no matter what happens, wait for it. It will come to pass. Put into practice everything you learned tonight and in the book. Take time to listen to yourself. Take time to pray to the Father. Take time to write your thoughts down. Take time to design your vision board and continue to work on those things. I'm telling you, a goal might be different from vision. However, every short goal will help you eventually achieve those big dreams and visions that you've always had. That's a good question, actually. If you ever get tired, rest. If you ever get tired, rest. Nobody is superhero. Nobody is a robot. In fact, we all get tired. The coaches get tired. The motivators get tired. I get tired. Every time that I really get tired, I take some time to rest, to unwind, to just shut down everything, leave social media and rest. So if you get tired, rest. Switch off or log off and rest. When you take a little bit of rest, you feel refreshed, you feel rejuvenated, you feel re-inspired, then you can go ahead on your journey. Your mind is always working even when resting. I think in that case, it may just be that there's some sort of void that you're trying to fill. It might just be, sometimes when we feel unsettled in our spirit, it means that God is pointing us to somewhere we should be, or we should go, or something we should do. Every time that I'm unsettled in my spirit, or I can't rest properly, I always go back to God to ask, what can I do? And there's this scripture that says that God gives his beloved rest. So if you can also confess that, I thank you, Father, for giving your beloved rest before you lay down, it probably would help as well. However, I think it's best to get to the root of why you are finding it hard to rest. It may just be something. It may just be a bigger purpose, a bigger calling. Maybe God is calling you to something you still haven't figured out. I think take time to try and discover that thing and work on them. And I think that this is how you can truly find rest. I hope that helped in answering that question. Okay, guys, honestly, it's been my pleasure to be able to share tonight. I hope that you found it helpful. I have the templates that I used tonight. I will also send it to you with my book, so you can refer back to it, okay? I also want to wish you the very best for the new year. I want to wish you a very, very Merry Christmas with your lovely family. Stay safe and stay protected, because obviously COVID is still lingering in the air. God will keep us all. Heavenly Father, I thank you for tonight. I thank you for the lives that have been changed. I thank you for what you have done in my own life as well. And we thank you for all the lives who have listened tonight will be changed forever. Come this time next year, they will have full cause to testify for what you have done for them. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. I appreciate and love all of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless. Bye.